Everyone, thanks again for watching. Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the week and weekend ahead, brought to you exclusively by Fly Magazine in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching, and thanks to everybody who came along to Aviation Weather School Part 1, our first session on Saturday. That was a good session, wasn't it? Great fun, and really good now to see pilots attempting their own interpretation of the weather charts that we see. This was my interpretation, and what I do is at Weather School is teach you how to do this, and so that you can look at the weather more broadly, get a better understanding of how it's going to be affecting your flights, and being able to plan up to 5 days in advance. This is just an example of one of the things that we do, and it's amazing how quickly you can pick this sort of stuff up. So yeah, keep on going through the week. If you're on the course, get your analyses over to me. They have been absolutely brilliant so far. If you want to learn how to do that and so much more, then you need to come along to Aviation Weather School. You can book your place now on the next course just by going to weatherschool.co.uk. And talking of that next course, it is on the 15th and the 22nd of May, the Saturday mornings of the 15th and 22nd of May, between 09:30 and 12:30 hours. Means you can go flying then in the afternoon. And what we do is we split it into 2 sessions. Both are recorded so that you can actually then go back and watch the session again to pick up on anything that you may have missed. So like I say, go to weatherschool.co.uk and just have a look around, and you can book your place there now just by using that link here. Got a few places left on that course. They do fill pretty quickly once we get into those final few weeks. So but really good to see you there if you'd like to come along. Okay then, this is how this week looks. Quite a fair start to the week. There'll be some broken cloud. We've got some weak fronts around. High pressure generally still in control. Things are still good later in the week, but I think it becomes breezier. And you can see that quite clearly on the charts here. This is the forecast chart for Monday afternoon. High pressure is in control. I think generally a flyable afternoon. It'd be nice if I can get an hour in actually this afternoon looking at that. Wouldn't mind doing that. Increased winds across Ireland and rain getting into the west of Ireland, bringing on VFR conditions here. Now, for Tuesday, still got high pressure in control. However, more cloud affecting east and southeast England. I think generally flyable here, but going marginal at times in rain with 2,000 to 3,000 foot bases, 10,000 foot tops. Weak cold front coming down through Scotland into the east of Ireland. Here, we're looking at marginal conditions to non-VFR conditions, 1,000 to 2,000 foot bases, 8,000 to 10,000 foot tops. Behind it, conditions becoming flyable for Western Scotland and for Western Ireland. Between those two areas, actually, it's pretty flyable. Bases probably around 3,000 to 4,000 feet, tops at about 8,000 to 10,000 feet. Then on to a Wednesday, high pressure building through the country again on Wednesday, but we've got this weak front sort of trapped across the south of the country. It's weakening all the time, it's breaking up. So even here, despite it might just go marginal over high ground, particularly over the coast of western and southern Wales at times, I think that cloud just breaks. So I do think it becomes flyable here as well. Bases becoming 2,000 to 3,000 feet, tops at around 5,000 to 10,000 feet. Further north, I think away from that front, we're flyable. Bases 4,000 feet, tops at about 8,000 feet. Just watch out for a little bit of cloud down these eastern coasts. Then towards the end of the week, high pressure is still there. A little bit of cloud across the southeast, but I don't think that having too much of an impact. I think generally for most areas on Thursday we're going to be flyable, and bases around 3,000 to 5,000 feet, tops about 8,000 feet. Just watch out for things turning marginal in southwest Ireland, the far southwest of England later as that wind picks up. And like I say, that sets us up for a breezy end to the week. This is the forecast chart for Friday. Fronts coming into southwestern Ireland and the far southwest of England, bringing periods of rain with them. I think non-VFR conditions close to these fronts, but you see it's into the extreme southwest extremities really that we're seeing those conditions. Generally for most it's flyable. Bases 3,000 to 4,000 feet, tops about 8,000 feet. But I'm going to say marginal central Ireland through parts of Wales, through parts of central southwest England, just because of the speed of that wind. Bases and tops, no problems at all. Again, 3,000 to 4,000 feet, 8,000 foot tops. It is just that wind. And then for Saturday, pretty breezy again. I'm going to say generally flyable for most of us. I I think base is 3,000 feet, tops at 9,000 feet. Could be some low cloud just drifting onto eastern coast, perhaps more inland as well. And I'm going to say marginal to VFR central and eastern areas. Bases around 4,000 feet, tops at 10,000 feet. But Southern Ireland, the far south of the UK here, the front passes through and kind of hangs around. So I'm going to say non-VFRable here, 1 to 2,000 foot bases, 8 to 10,000 foot tops, and fairly breezy in southern areas as well. And then for Sunday, red mist of that front breaking up across the south of the country through the course of Sunday. Marginal conditions overall to perhaps non-VFR at times, particularly over the hills. 1 to 3,000 foot bases, 10,000 foot tops. Elsewhere looks flyable. I think base is 3,000 feet, tops at about 10,000 feet, but again, some low cloud just affecting these coasts and perhaps making for marginal conditions here through the course of the day. Difficulty pinning down the detail as we head into the weekend, but of course, we'll keep you updated throughout. And actually, if you go to weatherweb.net/aviation, so go to premium.weatherweb.net/aviation, and you can check out our aviation weather pages there. Got an offer on at the moment as well if you become a WeatherWeb Premium subscriber specifically for you as pilots. You've got everything on there. We've got the frontal charts, we've got our own frontal charts, we've got the 500 millibar charts helping you plan further in advance. Those of you who've been to Weather School Part 2 know how to use those. Got all the SKUTs on there as well. And of most interest, got the ceiling forecast. So this is forecasts of cloud ceilings. We've got the winds forecast, and you've got my 1 to 5 day video updates. The fast forecast done every single day by 4 in the afternoon. Basically very similar to this forecast, but updated every single day. The 2-week planners and the look ahead videos as well. So much more information there, all for less than $3.50 a week. So you can go and look now. premium.weatherweb.net/aviation gives you all the information you need. But to be able to forecast yourself, get yourself along to Aviation Weather School. Be great to see you there on the 15th and the 22nd of May. Go to weatherschool.co.uk now for more information. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Whatever you're doing, have a great flying week. Thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.